All right. So, shall we start now, Swamiji? Are
Yeah.
you okay? All right. So, with pranams to the Holy Trio and also our pranams to revered Swami Shantivratananda Maharaj, we begin our next class on Sri Sri Chandi Saptashati. So, over to you, Maharaj, to start with a small prayer.
Yeah. So there is a quite interesting story which happened in Durga Puja, the last Durga Puja. You want the story at the beginning or at the end?
Oh my God, that's a difficult ask. So you tell us. Let's start with the story. Otherwise, you're
Yeah,
not.
story now, story first.
Yeah. So in the Edinburgh, I don't want to take the devotee's name for some reason. So in Edinburgh, they are doing Durga Puja for quite a long time, and they do as much as possible traditionally. And I think till last year they were following the puja printed version of the PDF copy. I think from the London. In the London they had a PDF copy following more or less same thing. So they were doing that. So then somehow they discussed and said, anyhow, we are doing for a long time. We have got established and with all the necessary things as much as possible. Instead of doing this, why can't we follow Belur Math tradition?
Oh,
It is not much difference, but some add-ups, add-on features will be there. Means extra things will be there. I think one more monk also suggested, since you are doing such a beautiful way, why don't you follow the Belur Math ones so that it will be defect-free. It will be complete in itself in that sense. Then they decided and they thought and they decided, yes, we'll follow the Belur Math thing. And they got the Belur Math Puja Paddhati PDF copy and they are following. And the Navami day, there will be a lot of pujas. So among them, one part of the puja will be Ashtabhairava puja. Like Chatusashti Yogini will be there, Ashtabhairava, Chiranjeevis, Navapatrika, so many pujas will be there. Among them, one part of the puja, very small part of the puja is Ashtabhairavas. Like Kala Bhairav we say in Kashi. Like that, there are 8 Bhairavas, Ashtabhairavas. We do puja also. Now, so if you got a time and energy and possibilities, we can do Dashopchar. Dashopchar means worshipping with the 10 articles, 10 procedures. And if you don't have time, there are options, the choices that a few things can be done, even Panchopchar Puja also. So when it came to Ashtabhairava Puja, so there is a footnote. It is better to do the Shopchar. If time doesn't permit and if things doesn't permit, you can go to Panchopchar Puja also. That option is been given, alternative choice. Then being a Navami day and there were a lot of things and they had a lack of time also. As a result, they decided we'll go to Panchopchar Puja. But for whatever the reason, till last year they were doing the Shopchar Puja for Kala Bhairav or Ashtabhairavas also. And there the Pujari and the Tantradarak. Tantradarak is like who guides the puja, who repeats the mantras and who guides. So both of them they discussed and they decided Panchopchar Puja they will do and they have done. And no one knows this. No one knows. The person who, like a center who helps the pujaris and all, who prepares things, get prepared and everything supplied to the puja is called Jogari. So in the Edinburgh, there is a lady, a devoted lady. She was looking after everything, but she doesn't know much about puja. Puja mantras and all she don't know, but she has been given list what all things has to be done, and based on that she has to do it. Now on the Dashmi day early morning, she had a dream. In the dream, that everything is complete dark, pitch dark. There, very fearful face, very black complexion, fearful face with a red eyes. Red eyes means like a charcoal, burning charcoal. Such a red eyes and very big mustache and all. If you see Ravana and all in Ramayana and all, how he will have a very scary face. So similarly, she had a scary face. Someone is appearing in her dream and with a very big eyes, with a red eyes. He's staring at her as if like with an angry face or whatever. She doesn't know about this Kal Bhairav Puja, nothing she knows. But she is getting scared. At that given point of time, in a few seconds, she remembered Thakur and she started doing Thakur Japa. Then after some time doing Thakur Japa and she's feeling himself, she's giving herself a thing that Thakur is there, I'm taking Thakur name or Thakur Japa, Shri Ramakrishna, nothing will happen like that. And after doing little Japa, slowly the scary picture got disintegrated, got dissolved in that pitch darkness. Then she thought, oh, look, I could dissolve it or whatever. The ego crept in, and again it appeared. Again that face appeared. Then again thought, no, 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 it is not by me because of Thakur or whatever. Then she got surrendered and she was doing continued Thakur Japa. After some time, the face again got disintegrated or disappeared. And when that beginning, when the scary face appeared for her, she was getting fear. Some unknown voice was telling from behind itself, why you didn't do Kal Bhairava Puja properly? Why you didn't do Kal Bhairava Puja properly this year? And she doesn't know any of that. She is hearing, but kept quiet. And meanwhile, her dream broke, and she got up and she understood it is a dream. She was unable to understand get the link. Anyhow, she got up. She had some drinking water. She went and she had a water, and she did a little walk, and she did a pray to Thakur, and again she went to sleep. And after some time, again she has got up and she rang Pujari that what are the things to be done today for discussion before going into the pandal. Then Pujari told, okay, these are the few extra things you might have to do, all these things. So by discussing, this lady, she said, look, today I had some very scary dream. I would like to explain and I would like to understand what is this. Can you explain? Can you help me? The Pujari said, yes, I can help you. Can you let me know? Then this lady started explaining the whole episode and all. When he heard, he told, look, till last year we used to do Dashopchar Puja for Ashtabhairav, but this time because lack of time and also there was a note, if possible Dashopchar, if not Panchopchar Puja is allowed, they said. As a result, we took it as a liberty and we did Panchopchar Puja, not Dashopchar Puja. Then she said, anyhow, but Kal Bhairav is angry now. And he has told that, why didn't you do my puja properly? Now you decide what you want to do. Like. Then he said, okay, the Bhairavas are expecting this, the Sopchar puja. Let us do it. And I'm happy that they are expecting us to worship. And they're accepting our worship also. They are accepting our worship also. I'm very happy. So as a remedial measure, we have got a time today, Dashmi. So though there is no puja, Ashtabhairava puja today, but still we will do the Sopchar puja. Accordingly, you prepare the plates, and he explained, and they made a note, and she made a note, and she prepared the thalis and other things, and afterwards the puja was done. So now the story here is 2 points. So many times when you do Durga Puja, Kali Puja is coming, Lakshmi Puja over, then Jagadhatri Puja will be coming. Sometimes we might do in a simple way in the houses, or we might do in the pandals or whatever. So if we do sincerely, with devotion, with dedication, there can be small things here and there, but even today, different gods and goddesses or celestial beings are coming and accepting our worship. This is one thing we can understand from this story. And second thing, that lady, when she was scary, she didn't shout, she didn't scream, she didn't run away or whatever. Instead of that, in fraction of second, she remembered her Ishtadevata, chosen deity, and she started doing Ishtamantra Japa. So when our spiritual sadhana gets intensified, when Thakur or our chosen deity, when God becomes real for us, when our spiritual sadhana gets intensified, even in the danger time or even at any problems, we'll be able to remember the God and we'll be able to, seek the refuge. By that, we can get, we can get relieved from the problem, or we'll get enough energy to face it or whatever. So one is, we should understand this. These all pujas are not simply, it is just something which is just a show off, or whether God comes or not, whether he accepts or not. These all type of questions and doubts, we do get it. But probably these are the few examples which can rejuvenate, renew our faith, Shraddha in the, in the worship. And if we can do in a small way or big way, with devotion and dedication, definitely God will come and accept our worship. That's what I wanted to tell. One is that. And second thing is Ishtamantra Japa. Even at that scary moment, she was able to remember her Ishtadevata, chosen deity, and she was able to do Japa. So if we are sincere and do our spiritual practices, whether you are a householder or a monk or whomever, so God will protect us. That is also very clear. And she was able to feel that when she is doing Ishtamantra Japa for some time, and that scary figure got disappeared. So that is the efficacy of the Ishta mantra, or the mantra which we have got from our gurus. So we have to, all of us, we know that nothing is new here, but only probably this can, renew our Shraddha in chosen deity, mantra, and puja. So that's all. That's the reason I thought I will share with all of you. Yeah. Now we will go to our what you say chanting. First we will do chanting, maybe 10 mantras, 5 or 10 mantras. Then I'll go to the meaning.
Thank you, Swamiji. It was
Mm.
very nice, inspirational.
Yeah. So anyone can take the lead. Yeah. I will just chant and repeat after me. Asya Shri Pratama Charitrasya
अस्य श्री प्रथमचरित्रस्य
Brahma Rushihi
ब्रह्मा ऋषिः
Mahakali Devata
महाकाली देवता
Gayatri Chandaha
गायत्री छन्दः
Nanda Shaktihi
नन्दा शक्तिः
Raktadantika Bijam
रक्तदन्तिका बीजम्
Agnistatvam
अग्निस्तत्त्वम्
Rugveda Swarupam
ऋग्वेदस्वरूपम्
Shri Mahakali Prityarthe
श्रीमहाकाली प्रीत्यर्थे
Prathama Charitra Jape Yogaha
प्रथमचरित्रजपे विनियोगः
Dhyanam
ध्यानम्
Khadgam Chakrakadeshu Chapa Phariga
खड्गं चक्रगदेषु चापपरिग्रह
Sulam Bhushundim Shiraha
शूलं भुशुण्डिं शिरः
Shankham Sandhadatim Karaistrinayanam
शङ्खं
Sandhadatim
सन्दधतिं करस्त्रिनायानां
Karaistrinayanam
करस्त्रिनयनां
Sarvanga
सर्वाङ्ग
Bhushavrutam
भूषावृतां
Yamantum
यामन्तुं
Madhukaitavau
मधुकैभौ लिखा છે મધુકૈ મધુ
Madhukaitavau actually.
મધુકૈટભौ
Jalaja Bustustava
जलजभुस्तुष्ट्वाव
Supte Harau
सुप्ते हरौ
Neelashmadhyuti
नीलाश्मद्युति
Masya Pada Dashakam.
मास्यपाददशकम्
Actually, Asya Pada Dashakam it should become okay. Seve Mahakalikam.
सेवे महाकालिकाम्
Yeah. Khadgam Chakrakadeshu
खड्गं चक्रगदेषु
Chapa Parigham
चापपरिघाम्
Chulam Bhushundim Shiraha
शूलं भुशुण्डिं शिरः
Shankham Sandatim
शङ्खं सन्दतिं
Karaistrinayanam
करैस्त्रिनयनां
Sarvanga Bhushavrutam
सर्वाङ्गभूषावृतां
Yamhantum
यामन्तुं
Madhukaitavau
मधुकैटभौ
Jalaja Bustustava
जलजभुस्तुष्टाव
Supte Harau
सुप्ते हरौ
Neelashmadhyutim
नीलाश्माद्युतिम्
Asya Pada Dashakam
अस्य पाददशकाम्
Seve Mahakalikam.
सेवे महाकालिकाम्
Om Namaschandikaye.
ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै
Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha.
ॐ ऐं मार्कण्डेय उवाच
Savarnisuryatanayo.
सावर्णिसूर्यतनयो
Yomanukatyateshtamaha.
यो मनुः कथ्यतेष्तमः
Nishamaya tadutpattim.
निशामाय तदुत्पत्तिम्
Vistaradgadato mama.
विस्ताराद्गततो मम
Savarnisuryatanayo.
सावर्णिसूर्यतनयो
यो मनुः कथ्यतेष्टमः
यो मनुः कथ्यतेष्टमः
निशामाय तदुत्पत्तिम्
निशामाय तदुत्पत्तिम्
विस्ताराद्गदतो मम
विस्ताराद्गदतो मम
महामायानुभावेन
महामायानुभावेन
यथा मन्वन्तराधिपः
यथा मन्वन्तराधिपः
स बभूव महाभागः
स बभूव महाभागः
सावर्णिस्तनयोरवेः
सावर्णिस्तनयोरवेः
स्वारोचिषन्तरे पूर्वम्
स्वारोचिषत् what is this?
स्वारोचिषेन्तरे पूर्वम्
स्वारोचिषेन्तरे पूर्वम्
चैत्रवंशसमुद्भवः
चैत्रवंशः समुद्भवः
सुरथो नाम राजाभूत्
सुरथो नाम राजाभूत्
समस्ते क्षितिमण्डले
समस्ते क्षितिमण्डले
तस्य पालयतः सम्यक्
तस्य पालयतः सम्यक्
प्रजाः पुत्रनिवौरसान्
प्रजाः पुत्रनिवौरसान्
बभूव शत्रुवो भूपाः
बभूः शत्रवो भूपाः
कोला विद्वंसिनस्तदा
कोला विद्वंसिनस्तदा.
Yeah, we shall try to discuss this 5, then if you get a time, then we'll go to 5 more. Yeah. So Om Namah Chandikaya. So Om Namah Chandikaya, in some prints it is there, in some prints it is not there. Never mind. If you want, you can chant, otherwise no problem. So Chandika means, already I told, it is nothing but Parabrahma Swarupini. Here Chandika is the fusion of Mahakali, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati. The three powers. So Mahakali represents Kriya Shakti, and Mahalakshmi represents Ichha Shakti, and Mahasaraswati represents Gnana Shakti. So Shakti means power, you know, power of knowledge, power of desire or willpower, and power of action. All these three put together is called Chandika or Parabrahma Swarupini. Okay. Om Namah Chandikaya. So Namah Chandikaya, my salutations to you. And Namaha actually, na mama, not I, but thou. So na mama, not I. Not I means what? Namaste, namaha te means na mama te. Te means you. So it is understood here. Not I, but thou. So our individual ego has been trying to get crushed when we say namaha, namaste or whatever. Okay. Om Namah Chandikaya. Now just I will explain the what you say dhyana mantra, then we will go to the first ones. So this is the dhyana mantra. This is the mantra which we repeat and we try to meditate on the Mother Kali. Now Mother Kali, here it is the representation of she is representing the tamoguna. Now in the tamoguna we should take it very carefully. When you say tamas, you say, oh, it is very lazy, lethargy, not doing anything, all these things. Here it doesn't represent that. So among three gunas, one called tamoguna, she is representing tamoguna. For her, this tamoguna is a power, but for us, tamoguna is a problem. So like Maya. When you say Maya, the Bhagavan, Bhagavan also has got Maya. For him, it is a power, but for us, it becomes ignorance. So that is the difference between the Maya and the Vidya. So similarly, for her, tamoguna is a power, but for us, it is an ignorance or it is an obstacle. Okay. Now, Khadgam Chakra Kadeshu Cha Pariga Shulam Bushundim Shiraha. Now, before going into it, now Mahakali Swarupa has been explained in this shloka, in this Dhyana mantra. Now, just to keep you, so in this Mahakali, how The Mahakali, generally Kali picture, which we see in the Bengal, especially, or in differently, there can be different versions in generally, but here it is different. So according to the Tripura Rahasya or Devi Mahatma Chandi, this is the different version in this is different description of Mother Kali. So she has got 10 hands.
Oh.
Dashapraharana Dharini, we say 10 hands. And not only that, 10 hands, her hands are not free. She has got 10 weapons also. 10 hands, 10 weapons, 10 faces, and 10 legs also. Now, logically, it is not possible. 10 faces, 10 hands, and 10 legs, how it is? Logically, it doesn't go well, fine. So, what we should understand here, it is a symbol, iconography, we should think that she is all powerful. She is all powerful to make us understand our forefathers or our rishis have given this. That's one thing. And second thing, some rishi has, now here they say, whichever the rishi we read now, that rishi had this vision. As a result, this has been explained. For example, Brahma Rishi, Brahma himself is Rishi. He had this experience where mother is having 10 faces, 10 hands, 10 legs, and 10 weapons. As a result, we are telling. Just keep this in mind. Then we will go to the mantra now. Khadgam. So, in the first line, first and second half line, almost different weapons have been discussed here. Khadgam. Khadga, we all know that. Sword. In one hand, she is holding the sword. Then when you go deeply in the commentaries, why this every ayuda she is having, and what is the function of it, what does she do, everything they explain, but we are not going to the details. Khadgam, sword. Chakram. Chakra is Sudarshana Chakra, we can say, discuss. Chakram, Gadesha, Gadeshu, Gada, Ishu. Gada means mace, Ishu means arrow. So one is sword, then discus, Gadeshu, Gada and Ishu. So Gada means mace, we all know that. Ishu means arrow. Then Chapa. Arrow means, if there is arrow, there should be bow also. Chapa is what? Chapa here is bow. Then Pariga. Pariga is a one type of weapon. It is called iron club actually. So it is a weapon you can think. Then Shula. Trishula, we all know that Shula. So trident. And Bushundim. Bushundi means it is a long spear actually. Bushundim. Shiraha. Here Shiraha means severed head. We all know that Kali will be holding one head actually. So Shiraha here is severed head. Then Shankam. Shankam means conch. We all know that. Sandati. Sandati means she is holding all of these weapons. 10 weapons, whichever we listed, she is holding all of them. Holding or bearing Sandatim. Where she is holding? How she is holding? Karaihi, with her hands. So everything she is holding, it is not that in one plate or in one vessel, everything has been put and she is holding a vessel. No. Individually, she is holding every instrument in her hands. Karaihi, with her hands. And how many eyes she has got? Trinayana. She has got 3 eyes. So left eye, we all know that. She has got one more eye called center eye. This is mostly we know that. Center eye, Trinayanam. Sarvanga Bhusha Vrutam. Sarvanga Bhusha. Every part of her body, every limb, hand, legs, the lower waist, everything has been adorned with a different instruments, it seems. So Sarvanga Bhusha Vrutam. Avrutam means it has been covered. How? Bhushana means adorned. Sarvanga. All her body, all her organs has been adorned with different type of instruments. And some of the commentator says she has got 30 eyes because each face has got 3 eyes. So 10 eyes, 10 faces is 30 eyes. Just it is a funny thing. Okay. Why she is holding all? Because Yamantum. Whom to punish, whom to slay, or whom to kill. Why is she holding all these so many weapons? Not 1, 2, 10 weapons. If you ask, Yamantum Madhukaita Bhau. She's holding all these to do a war and to slain, to kill 2 Rakshasas, 2 demons called Madhu and Kaitaba. And this Madhu and Kaitaba have born from the Vishnu, Lord Vishnu's ears. Lord Vishnu is in Yoga Nidra. And from ear mala, the whatever you get from the ear, the wax or whatever you say, from that ear dirt, you say, from that ear dirt, this Madhu and Kaitaba came. Okay. And this Madhu Kaitaba, they came from the ear of the Narayana, and just they came little down, and immediately they saw there is a small pipe like from the navel portion of the Vishnu, and the small pipe like, and above there's a lotus. In the lotus, Lord Brahma is sitting. So immediately they went to attack Lord Brahma. Madhu Kaitava have come from Vishnu and just took few steps, and they saw the like small pipe like or whatever you say. Then there was a lotus, and the lotus, we all know that these are old pictures we have seen. Brahma will be sitting in the lotus, and the lotus stalk will be coming out from the Nabhi, the navel portion of the Vishnu. So Jalajabuhu means the lotus born one. The lotus born one here is what? Here is Brahma, Lord Brahma, the creator God. Then now, because Madhukaitava are going to attack, Madhukaitava are attacking the Brahma, Brahma is helpless. So he started praising, he started praying. Tushtava. Tushtava means he started praising or praying to the Divine Mother. Why? Supte Haro. He could have asked, he could have praised, he could have prayed for Hari itself. Sup, but Lord Vishnu is in his yoga nidra, deep nidra. Supte. Supte means sleeping. Haro. Hari is sleeping. The Vishnu is sleeping. So he cannot disturb him now. So that's the reason he is praying to Neelashma Dyutim. Neela Ashma. Neela Ashma means dark blue. She is a dark blue. Some say the dark blue color, some say dark complexion, dark black color, or dark blue colored lady. But that is not very, what is a dark, I mean, when we say black, immediately we think of different, but it is not a boring one. It is with full of luster. It is with shining. It has got its own beauty. Asya Pada Dashakam. And that lady who has got dark blue color or a dark black color, with a shiny face, with a shiny body, wearing different ornaments, 10 faces and all these things you say. And Lord Brahma is praying to her to be rescued from Madhukaitava. And her is Asya Pada Dashakam. And she is having 10 faces, 10 feet and etc. And Neve, O Mother, I worship you, I adore you, Mahakalikam, the great goddess Kali. O Mother Kali, I pray to you, I worship you, I adore you. Please save me from these two demons, deadly demons called Madhu and Kaitava. And who are you? You are Mahakali. And what is your nature? You are either dark blue color or dark black color with 10 heads, 10 faces, 10 hands, 10 legs, 10 weapons. So this is the beautiful meaning of the Durga. So when we chant, we are supposed to chant this, and when we're chanting slowly, we can chant and we can visualize Mother Kali, and we can also pray, oh Mother, please, there can be Madhu and Kaitava in us also. The Rakshasas have been killed, no doubt. The demons, the demonical nature is in us also. But I am taking shelter at your feet, and I am praying you, O Divine Mother, please, you may kill the demons who are in me. Demonical nature, I mean to say. Okay. Om Namaschandikaye. Okay. Now, Om Aim Markandeya Uvacha. Now, if you see, interestingly, there they will give one first mantra actually. Just Markandeya Uvacha. Markandeya said actually. But why it is mantra? In the Durga Saptashati or in Chandi, every stanza, every line, every word is taken as mantra. As a result, Om my Markandeya Uvacha is also one mantra. So when we do Chandi Homa, so even Swaha will be given for this. Om my Markandeya Uvacha Swaha. Then afterwards, then next will be start with a shloka, then shloka mantra swarupa, that also. Okay. Now, very interestingly, I think I gave some description about Markandeya and all in the earlier classes. Who is Markandeya, if you ask? He is the son of Mrukandu. Markandeya's father name is what? Mrukandu. So this is the beauty of Sanskrit actually. Dasharatha's son is what? Dasharati. For Rama, we can say Dasharati. And for Arjuna, we say Kaunteya. Why Kaunteya? Kunti's son. So Mrukandu's son is Markandeya. And this Mrukandu, what is there? There's in the commentator, they say, Mrugavat kandate yogat mardate iti. Don't bother about Sanskrit, all this thing. Just I will give the overall meaning. Mrugavat kandate yogat mardate iti. So there is a explanation when the deers, when they feel joy, they dance, it seems. The deers, they do dance in their own way, of course. So similarly, this Mrugandu used to sit in meditation for long hours and used to enjoy the bliss. In that bliss, unknowingly his body used to dance like a deer, it seems. He used to engross in the meditation or in the yoga sadhanas, and he used to enjoy that bliss. In that bliss, his body unknowingly, it used to make a dance itself. Such a great person was Mrukandu. And his son is what? Markandeya. And one more, I think in one of the Purana, they give a description is, this Mrukandu had such a special powers, yogic powers. In his, he had his hermit in the forest, no doubt. In the forest, if so many wild animals and all wild animals, pet animals, whichever animals may be going on, if he wished to stop them, by just looking at them, he was able to control them itself. Say now, for example, some animal is making a lot of noise. Just by glancing at it, by looking at it, you could have controlled. You could have controlled the movement of the animals. You could have controlled the sounds of the animals. That energy he had. Anyhow, okay. Oh my Markandeya Uvacha. Again, it has got a lot of story behind. Who have studied Puranas in deeply, we will conduct. Now, Markandeya Uvacha, Markandeya is saying for whom? If you ask, Markandeya is actually saying this, narrating this whole story to his disciple called Bhaguri. So Markandeya Uvacha, when you say, Markandeya is saying, Markandeya said, we say. Said for whom? Because when there are two people only, it happens, isn't it? So who are the other person means his disciple called Bhaguri or Kraushtuki. Just you remember one name, Bhaguri. So Markandeya, he was explaining the whole story of the Devi, Mother Devi, to his disciple called Bhaguri. And while explaining this story, narrating this story, one Rishi was in the form of a bird called Drona. Not the Mahabharata Dronacharya, it's different Drona. So there was a one Rishi who had taken, by his yogic power, he had taken the form of a bird, and he was sitting on the tree. He's called Drona. And unfortunately, his 4 disciples have been cursed, and they were in the bird forms itself. And the Drona, after hearing that, he narrated the whole story to the 4 disciples. And among them, one of the disciple narrated this to Vyasa, or Vyasa's disciple, Jaimini. So this is how the whole story, the series of story goes in here. So all these things are Markandeya Uvacha. So if you know details, you'll be able to enjoy them, that's all. So from Markandeya, Bhaguri. From Bhaguri to Drona. Drona to 4 disciples. Among them, one told to Jaimini. He told to Jaimini. Okay. Now, the mantra, let us see. Savarni Suryatanayo Yomanu Katyateshtamaha Nishamaya Tadutpattim Vistarat Gadato Mama. So they are not, it is not a short version, it is a long version, detailed version. Vistarat Gadato Mama. Okay. Savarni. So there was a name, there was a Manu by name Savarni. Now, if you have got Puranic knowledge, you will be able to enjoy, and it can be also head-boggling also. So in our creation, according to the Puranas, the whole, the creation or the time has been told that 14 Manus are there. Okay, 14 Manus are there, and among them, this Savarni is the 8th Manu. Now we are actually in the Vaivasvata Manvantara. The Manu who is ruling us is Vaivasvata, is the 7th Manu. After him, the next Manu is going to come. He is called Savarni. Is yet to come actually. Savarni Manu. Okay. Now, Surya Tanayaha. The Savarni Manu is the son of Surya. Again, if you know the stories, actually it will be very interesting here. Actually, the story goes like this. Vishwakarma, I think in Bengal and all, we do Vishwakarma, Puja and all. This Vishwakarma is a divine architect, celestial architect. Okay. Vishwakarma had a daughter named Sangna. Okay. Sangna was given to Surya, sun god. Sangna was married to Surya god, sun god. Okay. Sangna and Surya, they married. and they had 3 children. Sangna and Surya had 3 children. First son was Vaivasvata, who is our 7th Manvantara, Manu, 7th Vaivasvata. Then second son, Yama. Yamadevara, Yama, we say Lord of Death, is the second son. And the third child was Yamuna, the daughter. If you know, I don't know whether how many of you know, in the Deepavali, after the Bali Pandya, we do Lakshmi Puja or the Kali Puja on Amavasya. Morning day is called Bali Pandya, and the next day it is called Dvitiya. Yamuna Dvitiya, they say. Because Yamuna went to his brother's house, Yama. As a result, Yamuna Dvitiya, they say, in some part of northern India, they do the sisters, the brothers or sister go to the brother's house or sister's house, and they exchange the sweets, and they have special cooking, the sweet delicacies and all. Yamuna. Anyhow, these 3 people. Now, the story goes furthermore. Sangna, once, she wanted to go to her parents' house. And she approached Lord Son, and said, "Oh, my dear, I want to go to my parents' house. I would like to visit." Now, there are 3 children. They are younger, and it has to be looked after. And Surya said, "I don't have problem for you going to parents' house, but the 3 children are there." Sangha said, "I don't want to take them now because I have got some other work." Then Surya said, "I am busy. I'm always go on rotating and giving the sunlight and etc. I'm completely preoccupied. So I don't have a time to look after your children. I mean, our children. So better you don't go." But Sangha was a stubborn lady. Once she decides, she will go. So then what did she do? Sangha had special powers, and she prepared from her chaya, by her desire, she prepared one more Sangha duplicate. That is called Chaya Sangha. So she prepared one more replica of her, and she said, "Till my coming, you manage the family affair, the house affair," she said, and she left. But unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, Surya, he didn't understand all these things. When he came, he saw his wife and all, then finally, they had a meeting each other, and as a result, this Chaya Sangna had 2 children.
Oh my God.
One was Tavardi Manu, the other is Shaneshwara. Shani Mahatma, we say Shaneshwara, Saturn, Shaneshwara. Now, why I am telling you all the stories, Savarni Surya Tanayo. Savarni Surya Tanayo. Savarni is the son of Surya, we said. Who is this Savarni, if you ask? He is the son of Lord Sun, and he is the son of Chaya Sangha. So if you know all the story in this one word, so much story is involved here. So now I think you are able to link and you are able to understand. So Savarni is the son of Chaya Sangha and the sun god. And he had his brother called Shani Mahatma, Shaneshwara. Okay. Savarni Suryatanayo Yo Manu Katyateshtamaha. He is yet to come actually. Okay. Yaha Manu, who means who is going to be the Manu? Katyateshtamaha means Katyate Ashtamaha. He is supposed to be the 8th Manu, and we are going to narrate some incident, a life story in detail pertaining to Savarni. So we are going to discuss the story, detailed story, long story, complete story, which is pertaining to the 8th Manu named Savarni, who is the son of Chaya Sangha and the Surya Bhagavan. Okay. Nishamaya, don't think that because it's a long story, don't be unattentive. Nishamaya means listen attentively, carefully, with concentration. Nishamaya tat utpattim. His origin, how he was born and other things I will tell. His birth story basically. Vistarat, in detail, in the Gadata Mamaha, as I shall narrate. So Markandeya is narrating to his disciple Bhaguri, and we are listening on. Then again there is a succession, and the story is pertaining to Savarni. So Savarni's life story we are going to listen now. Okay. I hope all of you are able to link it. And if you go to Manu, one Manu, how much time? It is like 70, I think 30 crores, 67 or 68 lakhs, 20,000 years, and putting into 14 Manvanturs at all, head boggling. I will not go to all that. Very interesting, all of them. Okay. Mahamayanu yatha manvantaradhipaha sa bhabhuva mahabhagaha Savarnistanayo Ravehe. Okay. Mahamayānubhavena. So Mahamaya. Mahamaya is what? Divine Mother, Chandi, Mahamaya, Anubhavena. By the power, by the grace, by the influence of Mahamaya, he is experiencing it. It is not because of him alone. It is because of the grace of Divine Mother he is experiencing. That's why we are interested in him. Otherwise, we were not interested in him. Because he is the recipient of the Divine Mother's grace. That's why we are interested in him. Mahamaya Anubhavena. Mahamaya Anubhavena means he is experiencing the Divine Mother's grace. He is the recipient of the Divine Mother's grace. Yatha, yatha, au, as how, Manvantaradipa. Manvantaha Adipaha means he became the rule of Manu, a Manvantara. With the Divine Mother's grace, this Savarni became the Manu. Sabhabuva, he became Mahabhaga. Mahabhaga means he's a great lucky ones, is a great fortunate ones. Here in the commentators, they give a who is a Mahabhaga, who is the great fortunate one, who has got Shri, that is Sampat. Sampat means the wealth, and then desires. Whatever desire he wishes, all his desires are fulfilled. And he has got lot of name and fame, and he has got lot of strength. All these things put together, such a person is a lucky ones, Mahabhaga, fortunate ones. Okay. He became the great fortunate one by the Divine Mother's grace. Savarni Tanaye Ravehe. Savarni, his name is Savarni, and Tanaye Ravehe means is the son of the sun. Is the son of the sun. I think both sons you are able to understand, I think, sun and sun. Yeah. Stavarochi Shantare Purvam Chaitra Vamsha Samudbhavaha Suratho Nama Rajabhut Samaste Kshiti Mandale. Okay. Swarochishe Antare. So in the Swarochisha Manvantara. So now we are in Vaivasvata Manvantara, and Savarni will be coming next. So already in the previous Manvantara, it is called Swarochisha Manvantara. So before Vaivasvata Manvantara, the earlier Manvantara's name was Swarochisha. So that's why that name of the Manu is called Swarochisha Manu. During Swarochisha Manvantara, during that time, what happened? Purvam, formerly, earlier, Chaitra Vamsha Samudbhavaha. A person was born in the lineage called Chaitra Vamsha. His family name was Chaitra. So, and the person name is what? Surataha. So Surataha was born in the Chaitra Vamsha and during the Swarochisha Manvantara. Okay. Surato Nama. He is by name Suratha. And what was he? What was he doing? If you ask, Raja Abhut. He was king. He was king in the last Manvantara actually. So Raja Abhut is the past tense. Means he was king actually. And what type of king? Samaste Kshiti Mandale. Kshiti means earth actually. Kshiti Mandal. Samasta Kshiti Mandala. Complete earth. He was ruling the entire earth. So he was a Rajadi Raja, Chakravarti, Maha Chakravarti, great emperor, whatever you can say. Eka Chakradipati, they say. There was only one king. Here only one king means what? His empire was very huge, very large, we can say. We cannot say that there were no second or third emperor or king. We cannot think like that. So basically we should think that his empire was quite huge. He was very powerful emperor, king. Okay. Tasya palayata samyak prajaputra nivaurasan bhabuva shatruvo bhupaha kola udvamsi nastata. So this is a beautiful story. Now, how are our leaders when you say, oh, our leaders are corrupt, they don't care for us, they only think about us in the elections, we all think that. But here it is not that. Tasya palayataha samyak. Praja palayataha samyak. Tasya means of that king. Palayata, he was protecting, he was looking after samyak praja samyak, his subjects. He was looking after his subjects very well, properly, carefully. How? In what? When you say he's looking after his subjects very beautifully, means how? Putran iva aurasan. Putran iva aurasan means he was looking his citizens as like his own children. He used to take care of the citizens, his country people, just like his own children, biological children. He's such a great king he was, Surata. Babuvaha Shatruvo Bhupaha. Babuvaha means they in a time a situation arose. There arose Shatruvaha Bhupaha. There were other enemy kings. Kola Vidvamsinaha Tada. They came and attacked on this Surata and they destroyed. Means basically they won the war. So Surata, though he had a huge army and other things, unfortunately he lost the war. Why he lost the war? Because he was cheated by his own ministers and his chief in command, which happens in many times during the wars. Now what happened and all? So this is the story of the Surata, and he was a great king, and he was looking after the children, his disciples, his citizens like his own children, and everything he had. But unfortunately, his own people cheated him. As a result, he had to lose the war. But he is the recipient of the Divine Mother's grace. Now, in the next coming classes, we will try to understand the interesting story of the Surata and how he got the grace of Divine Mother. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Rama Krishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you, Swamiji. That really boggled our heads, to be very honest. The sun, the SON sun, and the SUN sun, and the shadow mother. My God. But anyway, very interesting. Yes, one read and one homework, little bit of homework, and it'll be all clear in our heads, I believe.
Yes, some homework has to be done, some notes has to be done. Then
Hey,
we'll be able to link it. Otherwise, it will be stories.
that will be just a story, right? So, anyone has any questions, comments, or anything?
I have. Maharaj, what is the meaning of that word meaning of Babhubo?
Babhuva. Babhuva means there arose.
There arose.
Means a situation arose.
Babhubo Chatra.
Babhuvaha, Shatravaha. Shatravaha means enemies. Bhupaha means other kings. So other kings, they became as, the situation arose where other kings came as, attacked him as an enemy. So that's, the story is understood here in a poetical form, in a gist form they are telling. So there arose means what? A situation arose. A war situation arose. That's what we can add up all the things, yeah.
And if the whole episode occurred during Swarochi's Manu, then why that Sabarni Manu is mentioned?
Yeah, that's the interesting question. Now, if you want me to tell all that, then you should go to the, how many Manvantaras and who are they and all. For example, in the first Manu is called Swayambhuva. Okay. So, like this, it keeps on going. Swayambhu, then Swarochisha, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, Chaksha, Vaivasvata, Savarani, all this thing. It goes like this, anyhow. Now, why it is telling here? Now we are in Vaivasvata Manvantara. That is 7th Manvantara. We are in 7th Manvantara. Okay. Next Manvantara will be Savarni Manvantara, and Surata will be the Manu of the next Manvantara, Savarni. Okay. He was in the earlier Manvantara, which is called Swarochisha. Swarochisha is the second Manu, actually, second Manvantara. In between 4 Manvantaras has been done already, finished. We are in 7th. Swarochisha was the second Manvantara. We are in the 7th Manvantara. Okay. Now, where it is told, because the Suratha lived during Swarochisha Manvantara. But because of the Divine Mother's grace, now he is going to become the Manu of the next Manvantara, which is called Savarni Manvantara, 8th ones. So he is going to become the Manu. That's why it is told Savarni Surya Tanayo. But he is the child of the sun god. And what is his name? During Swarochisha Manvantara, he was born as Surata, who was a great king. So in the earth, he was a Surata, he was a great king, he was born and other things and all. But now he has been, he has got promotion as a Manvantara for the Savarni Manvantara. So that's why it is called Savarni. I hope you got a link now.
So
Yes,
whatever
yes,
I
yes,
understood.
yes.
So what I
Chandrani, did you
understood.
get the link?
Yes, I got the link. Means we are in the 7th Manvantara. that is Vaivashat Manantara. And
Mhm.
now in that Vaivashat Manantara, Markandeya is narrating the story.
Mhm.
And so he is narrating the story about King Surat, who was in the second Manantara Swarachisa, and
Mhm.
by the grace of Divine Mother, that Surata will be the eighth Manu Sabarni.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Beautiful.
thank you, Chandrani, for summarizing it so beautifully.
Thank you. It was beautiful, Maharaj. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, when you go deeply, we can discuss a lot actually. For example, Kola Vidvamsinastada, I told, but actually Kola and all, they give it, I think 3 or 4 meanings actually. So Kola means, I mean, there are different meanings. One meaning is they kill, I mean, there are few people who kill the pigs and they don't eat it, they don't consume it. That's one of the meaning. And Kola means actually, I mean, Kola Vidvamsinastada, the real, I mean, the correct, I mean, correct, not correct meaning, the based on the story, Kola is the Rajdhani, the capital city of the Suratha. So Kola Vidvamsina means one who shattered, one who destroyed the capital city of the Suratha. That is, such people are called, such kings are called Kola Vidvams here actually. So when I go detail in deep and all, so many things are there, but I don't want to go so much deep. Yeah.
And thank you for the beautiful story you narrated at the beginning. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any more questions? We all are mentally traveling between the 2nd and the 8th.
7th.
Oh my oh my God.
Mm.
So that means they've already predicted that King Suratha is the 8th Savarni, huh?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes. So Manu is a position actually. It is like official position, like IAS officer, IPS officer, or maybe a cabinet minister like that. So Manu is a post. So who will be the post? Who will be there? So Suratha will be the 8th Manu.
8th Manu.
Yes.
And when
So there
will
are
this?
14 Manus. There will be 14 Manus. That 14 Manus, how much? In one day of the Brahma.
Oh my God. Oh, so one, all right. So we are now in the 7th Manu, and which part of the 7th Manu are we in? How many more years
Oh,
left?
again, if you want me to go into all the details, again, you have to do the mathematics here.
So we still have.
Okay. Okay. Like I will try to give in a simple way. We are in the Kali Yuga.
Mm.
Okay. Kali Yuga, of course, because from my Indian background, for me, lakhs and crores is much easier than million and billion.
Yeah.
So Kali Yuga is 4,32 years, 32,000 years.
One yuga is 4,32,000 years. No, only
No, no,
Kali
just
Yuga.
Kali Yuga.
Oh,
Just Kali Yuga duration is, according to the Puranas, it is 4,32,000 years.
okay.
Okay. Then Dwapara Yuga, which is the earlier one where Krishna came, it becomes double.
Oh my God.
4
So
into
8
2.
lakh
So
64.
it makes 8,64,000.
Okay.
Okay. Now, whatever Kali Yuga is there, into 3 will be Treta Yuga. That is Rama's time. Say 12 lakhs, 12 lakhs something it happens. Or maybe 13 lakhs will happen.
Yeah.
Okay. And when Satya Yuga comes, 4 into 4.
Oh,
4,32,000 years into 4 times.
okay, okay, okay.
So,
So,
okay. This is called one Yuga.
hmm.
Okay. And this, I think 10 or 100 yugas will become one Mahayuga.
Baapre. 2 Satya into
So
4.
basically, one day of the Brahma becomes what you say, I think 43, 4 crores, I think 4 crores or 43 crores, 32 lakhs something.
Oh, Papa. That is one day of Brahma.
One day of Brahma.
Oh.
Okay. And in that one day, you more or less divide into 14 parts. It is not equally, it will become, because in between there will be a gap. So it like one Manu's time will be 71 into 43 lakhs 20,000 years.
Okay, I think we can stop here. So, oh my God.
So it will become like a 30 crores, 67 lakh, 20,000 years of one Manu actually.
Oh my God. And just imagine. So this really motivates at least me to realize God as soon as possible. My God, imagine if to live across Manus and
Yeah. But the beauty of our ancestors is, see, they were able to calculate all these things. I mean, the time, such a huge calculations they were able to do and all these things. I mean, their intuitive power is such a amazing and interesting
yeah,
actually.
so those, yeah, so fine their intellect was, my gosh.
So we have finished 5,000 years of the Kali Yuga,
Mm.
which runs 4 lakh years.
Oh, we have only finished 5,000. Oh my gosh.
So much is there now, still yet to go.
So much to endure. Baba re.
Mm.
I know this.
It's head boggling, I understand. Head boggling it is.
Head
And if
boggling.
you're a good mathematician, then you'll enjoy all these things.
Yeah, somebody who likes numbers. But imagine 5,000 years, and this is only the start of Kali Yuga. So things
Yeah.
are going to get how many times worse? And so we'll all be virtual, real demons with those 10 hands and 10 legs trying to kill and destroy each other, huh?
Yeah, if you don't want, then just take the shelter at the feet of God and get out from this cycle.
The samsara, oh yes. Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much. And anyone else?
Pranam Maharaji. With these long calculations afterwards, I like to add ki Swamiji is in. They say ki birth of Thakur is the starting of Satya Yuga. So we'll
Mm.
go along this thing,
Yes.
going
See,
for
now very
calculations.
interestingly, Swamiji has said Satyuga has been started. Now we're in the Kali Yuga, 5,000 years only, over 4 lakh years. They say, then who is right? Is Swamiji is right or our Puranas are right? This question can come. At least it came to me when I heard this. When I had read Purana and when I heard Swamiji's, there looked like a clash, how to understand. Then I made some studies and all. Then in one of the place there is a reference, even in one yuga, there will be 4 yugas also in one yuga. So after Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga, Kali Yuga, in one yuga itself will happen. So that's how from the Kali Yuga, now Satya Yuga is started from Swamiji's, of Sri Ramakrishna's advent, as Swamiji said. So that gave me some rational, explanation. Otherwise, Swamiji, in what way he said, and these are all, it's a Rishis and Avatara's statement, it is very difficult for us to understand, at least from intellectual, uh, quest, at least when I searched, this is what I got the answer from Puranas. In one yuga, there are multiple sub-yugas in the sense these 4 yugas repeat.
Right,
So
right.
from that angle, we can say that after the advent of Sri Ramakrishna, Satya Yuga has been started.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Maharaj, is it, can we say it is a large circle of a yuga, and then there is inner circle which has got another complete set of yugas? Is it like that?
Maybe we can take, or you can say, like in one circle, in the circle, there are divisions. Each division has got Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga, like that. Small, like sectors. In a circle, we break it as sectors. Or like one huge 1 acre land you take, and you will divide into few sites to sell for the different build. As a builder, he will make different sites and he will try to build houses and he will sell properties to the different people. So similarly, we can take that.
Okay. Thank you, Maharaj.
All right.
All right, Swamiji, thank you so much for your time and for another interesting and mind-boggling class. And yes, so please accept our pranams, Abhijay pranams as well. Thank you.